serious because I'm really out here fucking with bodies. That's it. And if it get time, my nigga go to war with me. So if you ain't caught enough bodies and you ain't mentally there, you cannot fuck me.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFlare. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got Asian Doll, man. We got this sister who pretty much essentially hit the wall, right? We got a sister here who is 27, so she really hasn't hit the wall yet, but she's right there. I mean, 27 years of age, I mean, you're literally knocking on the door. But she is 27 years of age, and now she wants to turn over a new leaf. Now, how often do we hear this amongst our sisters in the community? Oh, well, I'm a changed person. Well, you know what, hey, I've been ran through, I didn't experience my life. I don't want to deal with these dusty men anymore. I don't want to deal with these Pookies and Ray Rays. When men have been telling women, you should be avoiding these type of men at the beginning while you're in college, right? But a lot of your sisters don't want to hear that, right? When you tell a sister, hey, listen, you should not be wanting to deal with some of these brothers. Sisters will sit over here and tell you, who are you to tell me that? You can't speak for all men. Mind your business, right? Anytime you try to correct a sister and try to pretty much help them avoid this situation right here that Asian Doll is in, they will sit over here and tell you once again, who are you? You're always met with some type of disrespect and some type of deflection, right? So now fast forward, like I said, we're here where we have this sister who's dealt with all the Pookies. Now, mind y'all, right? It's just funny because once again, good guys finish last, right? And here's the thing, Red Pill and the Manosphere has been talking about this for the longest, about good men finishing last and about women sitting over here squandering their youth and women sitting over here hitting the wall. You even have women making videos on TikTok about hitting the wall.
Today I learned that women hit the wall at 35 years old. So I'm about to hit the wall next year? Is it cold there? Is it at least furnished? Lord, what's that gonna do? Please.
All of these sisters, right? All of these sisters, all of these women up here making these hit the wall videos. Oh, well, I'm 35 and I'm living life single, because I choose to be, right? Is it somehow every chick man who is single, they choose to be single, whatever, right? I'm choosing to be single. I got my 2 cats, I got my 2 dogs. People, stop it, right? It's just disingenuous behavior because once again, reality will always show itself. The fact that this sister is sitting over here, man, she knows that her value is F, and she's going to sit up here and say this. This is how you know she's not really changing any type of leaf, right? And the crazy thing is, she had plenty of good men. She had plenty of good men to choose from, but guess what? Hey, she said it for herself. She said it herself. She wanted men who had bodies, right? She wanted to date murderers.
And you got some shit under your belt, you better have a certain amount to fuck with me. Because if you don't got a certain amount to fuck with me, I can't take you serious because I'm really out here fucking niggas with bodies. That's it. And if it get time, my niggas go to war with me. So if you ain't caught enough bodies and you ain't mentally there, you cannot fuck with me. I'm just warning niggas. That's it.
Ill. All right? Just ill. Just.
But guess what? Hey, you have all these good men that you want right now. You had all of them waiting for you. But guess what? You didn't want to deal with because, hey, I wanted clout. Hey, I wanted this. I wanted that. And the crazy thing is, a lot of your women do this every time. A lot of your sisters do this every time. They use the excuse that, hey, I was young and dumb. I was misguided. I'm telling y'all right now, in a couple of years, right? In a couple of years, because listen, people are not going to be able to do, man, the stuff that Asian Doll, that Megan Thee Stallion, that Nicki Minaj, all of this hot girl city stuff, all of this stylish stuff that these sisters like to do. At some point, it has an expiration date, right? You're not going to be able to continue to do that your whole life. At a certain point, bro, they're going to sit over here and remove themselves for that, and they're going to sit over here and say, well, you know what, I was young, I was dumb. Well, you know what, I was really going through something. We hear that excuse so much. I was going through something. I don't know what was going on. I was just in a very dark place. A lot of you women claim to be in dark places, and when they're in that dark place, somehow, man, they're sitting over here sucking and effing every single man in that dark place. That is just crazy to me. You're in a dark place, getting slammed by every single man that you meet. Man, to me, bro, if I was a girl, that would seem pretty bright to me. That seems pretty bright to me. So she says, going into the new year having no relationships with these jiggers is my biggest flex. I just went 1 year without having any sexual incidents, which is a lie. That's cap, right? That's cap, man. She's probably getting clapped, right, while typing this. She was probably sitting over here getting clapped or just got done getting clapped while writing this, right? So then she says, I'm leaving these rappers behind and only will date nice stand-up guys. The biggest question is, will these nice stand-up guys want to deal with you? After you sat over here and put King Von's face, put a serial killer's face on your hand, right? Who then sat up here and made a whole post and said, hey, guess what? You know, if you ain't got a couple of bodies, you know, if you ain't yoked a few folk, you know, I don't want to date you.
Okay. Bro, I ran upstairs. It hurt. I'm hiding this. I'm raw when it comes to hiding shit. I was hiding this shit all type of places they would have never found it. Then they took my boyfriend to jail. Then I came outside, y'all. This was like a fucking hood love story romance. No cap. When they raided the house and came and got Vaughn, I was in the house, bro. So I had to, mind you, bro. Vaughn ain't had no clothes on. That's what's up. Both of us did. I had to hurry but throw some shit on. I had one sock on. He's so funny. He's like 12 police squad cars outside, and they had took him, put him in the car and shit. I'm crying. I was crying because I had already felt like I had lost him when he went to jail the first time. So the second time,
sis, you tainted your own self. You tainted your own self. And once again, nobody is perfect. But once again, when you sit up here and do shit like that, there's just no room for it. You don't have no room for an excuse. I'm sorry, you don't. So once again, a lot of these women want to make these changes, and I bet you she thinks she deserves a good man. I deserve a stand-up guy. No, sis, you don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You gotta earn that. You have to earn that. And she has to do a full 360, bro. But she's not going to be able to because number one, she's stuck in her ways. If she was really sincere about making changes, she wouldn't have made this post. That's just a fact. She said, it's hard breaking habits because I do have a type, but I want to break that cycle. I'm 20-7. I'm only dating to have kids and get married. All of that just texting, calling, and talk about nothing is dead. All that little boy energy I accepted, dead too. I want to level up in every way, starting with you jiggers. I want better. I'm gonna get better. And I have 0 guys on my roster. I'm picking peace and stepping into my bougie girl era. Maybe it's not trying to step into a bougie girl era. Maybe it's stepping into the era that men were trying to get you to step into a long time ago. But guess what though? A lot of your sisters don't care. When they are when a lot of your sisters hit 18 all the way up until they hit about 30, dude, they're not gonna want to listen to you because they think they can do what they want to do. They think they can sit over here, make all the bad decisions, and hey, guess what? You know what? Because I got a slip between my legs, there's gonna be a guy out there that's gonna come out here and come save me. And guess what? You do have some imps out there that's gonna come save the chick. And unfortunately, all the other men are gonna have to take the L on that. Right, you're gonna have to take the L on that because guess what? You're gonna have a guy that's trying to deal with her. Right, she's not even a 6 on a good day, but she's feeling like, hey, well, you know what? Hey, shoot, I feel like, I deserve a Morris chestnut. This chick is a 4. This chick is a 4 or 5. But guess what? She believes she deserves a stand-up guy. But once again, with Kevin Samuels, I've always asked women. Hey, it's good that you have preferences, but did you ever think to ask the man that you wanted, what does he want? And none of those women want to conform to that until it's too late, until they done had a couple of kids, until they've been ran through, right? This sister that sat up here and put a whole tattoo on her hand of a serial killer that she dated, right? And you want to sit up here and you think a guy, man, who's sitting up here working a regular job, or a guy who's just, just mad chill, who never had any drama in his life is going to want to deal with you? Come on. So, of course, you're going to have sisters who defend this kind of behavior. Once again, this is just disingenuous behavior. How many times had this sister said that she was going to make changes, that she wasn't going to be dealing with jiggers, that she wasn't going to be dealing with pookies and ray-rays? Yet, here we are in the same exact situation. And the fact that, once again, you hear this a lot from sisters every single time. And guess what? You're going to still have sisters who are going to defend this kind of behavior. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this sister says, this is grown woman talk, and I like it. You grow more when you take control of your wants and needs instead of settling. Takes time, but when you get there, that level of confidence is unmatchable. Good luck, Asian. So guess what, right? She supposedly was settling. That's what this sister pretty much is saying. Hey, well, you know what? You're too good to settle, right? So she was settling for pookies and ray-rays. But I bet you had asked that sister back when she was 20 years of age, back when she was 21 years of age, hey, yo, sister, look, you have this good man right here. Why not deal with this man right here? He's not into no hood stuff. He read books. He play games. He has a future for himself. What would a sister sit up here and say? Nah, that's settling. Nah, that's not somebody that I want. Nah, that's not, no. I mean, the prime example, you literally have a video of a sister who sat up here and said, even the perfect guy might not be perfect for you.
Sometimes a woman can talk her out of a relationship. You can talk, we do that.
Yes,
we will talk.
I'm gonna say something, and this might ruffle little feathers. I don't think just being a good man is enough to stay in a relationship with them.
But when I say a good man, I mean like he's good. That means all around. That means himself, spiritually, mentally, physically.
That's great.
Healthily, like he's a good man.
That doesn't mean that he's the man for you. And
right.
Maybe when you're going through these motions of getting to know him, you're realizing, okay, he's a great person, but honestly, he don't.
So the guy can sit over here and do everything you need him to do, right? The guy can do everything for you. And even then for her, she said it herself that, hey, well, even then, that still doesn't mean that, I'm happy with you. That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean that that's everything that I want. She's not satisfied with a great man. She's essentially saying, hey, guess what? I'm essentially settling. I don't want to have to settle. So a lot of women look at good men as settling, right? A lot of women look at good men as settling. So what I'm getting at is the fact that, once again, right, you got this sister sitting over here saying, well, you're settling for pookies and ray-rays. But once again, you look at a lot of sisters who are in this sister situation, you be like, yo, man, look, you had a good man back when you were 20, 21 years of age, right? At the time, you tell him, hey, this is a good guy. Nah, I don't want him. He's not the type of guy that I want, blah, blah. I don't want to settle. But you weren't settling for pookies and ray-rays. Now, all of a sudden, you're settling for pookies and ray-rays. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. The logic for sisters does not make sense at all. So then another sister says, we all have types, and most of the times we outgrow them when we realize they no longer serve us in the level we're trying to move to. Nothing wrong with that. F what anybody else got to say. Don't ever settle. Once again, these sisters always talking about settling. Right? It's crazy because the red pill in the manosphere has been trying to tell sisters this for the longest. But once again, every time we try to tell sisters this, oh, well, your channels and your pages and your podcast is just about BS and bashing women and this and that and this and that. When you actually look into it and you're like, dang, it's really not. It's really them holding everybody accountable. But once again, only when you hold sisters accountable does it become an issue. Hopefully the sister finds somebody, but I doubt it. Y'all do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.